Hi there, this is Ms. McDonald with the weekly agenda video for statistics for November 10th through the 14th. So this week you are working on confidence intervals part 2. So if you did not finish part 1 last week, you want to go back and finish confidence intervals part 1 because this week is building off of that knowledge. As a reminder, you'll watch the video before you do the practice problems. Each video serves as a lecture or examples, so make sure you're taking notes, writing down examples, and then you'll have the practice problems after each video. You may need to work on some of this outside of class. There may not be enough class time to complete the entire assignment, but you should also be working in class on this assignment. Also, you will receive ACT Math number 6. That will be on paper, and you want to turn that into Miss Lee by Friday, so that way you can do corrections the following week. Also, Math Plaza. Don't forget to do your 30 minutes in the Math Plaza each week and make sure you're logging that time. And then at the end of the week, starting on Wednesday, Miss Lee will go in and unlock or open quiz 3.2. So it is over the confidence intervals part 2 assignment. The quiz is just like the assignment. It is open note. You can take it outside of class, but there is a time limit on the quiz. So just be aware of that time limit. So let's look at the calendar for this week. So right here, the 10th, again, you'll receive the ACT number 6 on paper. You'll work on your Delta Math. Math Plaza time is required. On Wednesday, continue to work on that Delta Math. Maybe even start taking, if you're done, take the quiz. You can start the quiz in class if you'd like, or you can do it outside of class like I have stated there. And then by the end of the week, make sure you turn in ACT number 6 back to Miss Lee. So let's take a brief moment to look at the Delta Math. Okay, so here for the Delta Math, again, set up like previous weeks where you watch a video, do practice problems. This first one, confidence interval for means, is very similar to last week's. But then after, you have some simulations. So make sure you're watching this video on how to run the simulation and how to follow the instructions for the simulation. So like you'll read through the prompt and then there's, you like hide and shuffle scores and you click on some things to then answer questions. So make sure you're watching that video on simulation before you try these practice problems. So there's a few different simulations related to confidence intervals, and then there's also a simulation related to sample error. And just as a reminder, I know the videos are there that you'll watch before, but if you want to see some examples, like just written out examples, not talked through, you can always click the show example button and it shows examples on how to write it out, what formula to use, all that kind of stuff, if that's helpful for you in addition to the video that you'll be watching. I hope you have a good week. I think that's everything. If you have any questions, please ask Miss Lee. Thanks.